My son has recorded and counted how many times I post. And I've been up sometimes 50, 60 posts a day in my prime, which is very easy for me to do. I mean, really and truly, if you're on for 4 or 5 hours, it's only like 10 posts an hour. I can have a meme war with anybody and destroy him. And I've done it. And people actually bail at the end and go, who is this guy? He's got like every meme ever produced on the internet. He can knock us out with his memes. And I do, I have tons of memes. I'll just keep memeing them to death until they just surrender because they just can't do it anymore. They don't have the memes that I have. I have a folder on my computer just full of memes. And I can just go to that folder and open it up. And there they are, there's all my memes. And I started to, alphabetize my memes so I can find them more quickly. I realized not having them alphabetized was a problem for me. If you have, weapons, you have to be able to get to them. And you got to know where they are, which ones are where they are. So, I alphabetize them so I can get to them quickly and I can use them fast. Because a lot of times in a meme war, it's about speed. You got to get to your memes quick. If you can't get to them quick, you're useless. They'll just keep blasting you with memes and you can't fire back. So you have to know where your memes are.
So first, when he joined Facebook, it was fine. He did like the normal old person stuff. He talked to his friends from high school. It's like everything you expect. And then came the memes. And it was just a constant flow of memes. Like my whole wall, my whole newsfeed, just memes everywhere. And I didn't see any of my friends' stuff anymore because I just saw my dad's memes just all day. So I think, all right, I'm just going to unfollow him and then it'll be fine. So I unfollow him, not seeing any of his content. He's calling me on the phone, being like, did you see the post? And I'd be like, no, Dad, I didn't see the post. So he came up with a solution for this where he started directly posting the memes on my Facebook wall instead. So now my whole Facebook was flooded with my dad's memes. It feels like I can't escape. Like I have to actually just delete my Facebook to get away from my dad's memes. But even if I do that, he'll probably send them to me in the mail. I don't know.
I'm stocked. I got weapons. It's like a nuclear arsenal. I have memes. So if you piss me off and I have to dig in there, and I don't want to do it. I mean, if you make me do that, you're in a lot of trouble. I don't want to do it. I really don't. I don't want to press the button and go in there and get these memes. But if it comes to that, I will do it. And once I do it, they'll come. They'll come rapidly. And you'll be like overwhelmed. And I'll do it. And it's a lot of fun for me because I figure what's the next best meme for this? And I just keep going and going. And I've got better ones. So I don't start off with my best. I start off with good ones. Then I get the better. And then I get to the heavy arsenal. And then I'll blow them away. So I save it. And then after that, there's silence.
Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night. I roll over. My husband's not there. He must have woken up, had a thought about Facebook, snuck out of bed, and he's sitting on the computer. There are times that we are shopping. We figure out what we're going to buy, and then I turn around and I look for him. I can't find him, and then he's just standing there and he's checking Facebook.
I give up sleep to be on Facebook. And sometimes, I'll shut it off. I'll grab a drink of water, walk into the room. And I'll think, let me just go back on for a second. Maybe someone's on, maybe someone answered one of the things I put on there. And I'll just scan it again real quick. And nothing yet, okay, I'm going to go to bed. So I go in the room and I'm really prepared to go to bed. I'm ready to go. And then my curiosity, gets the best of me. And I'm like, let me go back in there. Maybe I didn't give it enough time. I'll give it a shot again, one more shot. And I go in there and sure enough, there's somebody, there's the little right top. There's number one up there. Someone is responding. And then I'm on there and I can't help myself.
I was friends with my father for about 12 days until I blocked him for just clogging my newsfeed full of articles from every source imaginable. Just every time I go on, Vincent LeVine, Vincent LeVine, Vincent LeVine. Just too much.
When you are on Facebook and you're posting and you're cruising along, you're doing your thing, and then all of a sudden, this plain text comes up, a very narrow block across the middle of your page telling you that you've been banned. And it comes as a shock. You're like, you're kidding me. You know, like, it might be like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you're thinking, then what am I going to do? I mean, really, my afternoon was planned. I'm going to be on Facebook, I'm going to post, and now all of a sudden Facebook decides I'm inappropriate. Something I've done is inappropriate. And I get banned for 3 days. And I'm in Facebook jail. And the next thing you know, there I am. I'm sitting there, I'm scrolling through my page, and I forget. I forget that I've been banned. So I start typing stuff. And then I press, enter and send. And it won't go through, and it tells me again that I've been banned and how much time I have left. And the amazing thing is my family applauds Facebook for doing that to me. They almost want to do it. I think it's like they're just rooting for Facebook to come after me to get me off of there.
So I think I'm the only one in the family that finds this whole thing amusing. And one of my favorite things to do is to go on his Facebook page and scroll through and tally up his posts each week and then call him and tell him what the tally was. So one week I tallied it up and he posted 352 times. So I called him and I was like, hey Dad, I just want to let you know that you posted 352 times this week. And he said he just felt really accomplished. He was really proud of himself, and he even called himself the Hank Aaron of Facebook. And in that moment, I knew he's not going to slow down, he's not stopping, and this is just who my dad is now.
These moments where I've been banned, these few days when I can't use Facebook, they have made me realize that there's more to life than just Facebook. And then I had a life before I had Facebook 8, 9, 10 years ago. And I forget that. I think my only life is through Facebook. I live in front of the computer on the screen, but I realized that, before that I had time to do other things too. And I've robbed myself of all those moments because I just jump right on Facebook. So I've given some strong thought potentially to taking a break and just kind of getting off of Facebook, for a short period of time. Just try it and see how it feels. At one point, I was big into sports talk radio, and I realized how stressed I got, and I changed the channel, and it changed my life. So I'm thinking that potentially, if I decided that I've had enough Facebook, I've had enough social media, and I just took it out of my life, I know that I would bounce back in other areas and probably enjoy my time just as much, if not more. In the end, there are a lot of people making posts with strong opinions on Facebook. Memes are a lot like bumper stickers. On the surface, they look like a lot of fun, but they're daggers that seek out targets. My excessive use of memes was a symptom of that. People choose sides, and Facebook is one big argument filled with noise. Noise that drowns itself out until you no longer hear anything. It's a lot like multiplying by zero. The result is nothing. At that point, you know it's time to leave and get back to living. The tradition of blowing out candles is probably the worst tradition in the history of mankind. All the germs from your breath are all over food other people are going to eat. Everybody eats it, they go home, they get sick, they wonder how they got sick because they went to a birthday party. This is the proper way to put out the candles on a cake. All right, I look at it, I'm going to make a wish. I'm wishing between you and I that there are no germs anymore on birthday cakes. And this is how I get rid of the germs. Watch this. Done. One shot. It's over. No one got germs. Everything's fine. Happy birthday to me. All right?
Happy birthday.
Es sagt tief in einer Bar, mitten in der Wüste. Lässig stand sie da, es sahen ihre Brüste. Es war tief in einer Bar. Der Senorita